Hi everybody, it's Noelia with My Moxie Dreams. Thanks for joining me today. Today's video is going to be our plan with me and my pocket Moleskine daily. I have an Eternal Leather Goods cover. It is a pocket wide in brown and I just love this planner. All right, so we're just gonna do our normal plan with me, add some stickers from the previous week, and we will go from there. If you are new here, welcome. I hope you enjoy this kind of content, and if you do, I would love it if you would like and subscribe to my channel. For everybody else, let's dig in. Okay, we're gonna put stickers on for last week, but first let's go ahead and do this week, and let's pull this baby out of here, because she's getting harder and harder to be able to do our planning when it's in there, because it's so chunky monkey. See, it's already bonkers. All right, let me get a handy dandy notepad so that I can lift it. There we go. All right, if you've watched my Instagram story, you will know that I received the paper Tess design notebook of hers. So after I record this one, I'm going to do a review of the paper Tess notebook and do a plan with me with you on how I would set it up if I would be using that planner and if I will be using it in 2025. So we'll go into that later. Today we're just gonna, or right now rather, we're just gonna jump in and do our plan with me in my pocket Moleskine. All right, I was super excited to get it yesterday. I saw a package and I don't know, I had forgotten that I ordered it, which is bonkers. And you know what's funny? I purposely, what am I doing? Why am I starting on a Thursday, girlfriend? Can you tell I'm off my rocker today? All right, let's start on a Monday so I don't go past where I'm supposed to go past. So I purposely didn't add it to my orders page because I kind of share my orders page with you guys, and I didn't want you guys to know that I'd ordered it. But then the cat was out of the bag because I chat so much and I tell you guys everything. So I think in the comments I told you guys that I ordered it. So I completely forgot that I'd ordered it because it's not in my orders tracker. Oh my God, Noelia, you're just going all over the place today. Bit of bonkery. Lord have mercy. I'm gonna try to fix it, but then it gets a different color and then I get really weird about it. That's the part that's what I'm hating, is that because it's not even, it's getting harder and harder to do it in a straight line. So anyways, yeah, yesterday the mail came and I got this package and I'm like, what is this? Who ordered something? Because my kids ordered so many different things. See, this is gonna drive me nuts. And I opened it and I was so excited. I'm not gonna talk too much about it because I'm gonna do a video right after we do this one. And I'm probably gonna post it. Oh, I hate when I do that. I'm probably gonna post it. Boop, 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 boop. Where is my... Why am I going insane, you guys? I'm over here looking for my paperboard and it's right here. God. I haven't had enough coffee this morning. I think that's the dealio. So yeah, I have 3 videos that are gonna come out this week. The first one is my FC weekly reset, which I was supposed to edit yesterday, but I got sidetracked because I was so behind on my TV shows that I was like, that, and I've been trying to finish my book, The Measure, and so I didn't have a chance to edit yesterday. So I'm gonna spend today editing that first video, putting that one up today for sure. What's today? Today's Tuesday. And then I'm gonna edit this one, and then I'm gonna record the paper test. I think I'm gonna put the paper test up first. What should I do? Before this one or after this one? I might have it be the third one. I don't know, we'll see. I'm so excited to share that with you. I'm not gonna talk about it anymore because then I'm gonna slip and tell you all the details. Yeah, work has been crazy. I feel like, you know what I feel like? That when my bosses travel, and they're traveling a lot this summer, which, you know, 1%ers do. But I feel like I'm more stressed and more busy because my work doesn't change. All my accounting stuff, you know, closing out the month and doing all the bank recs for all the entities, that doesn't change. It's all, and then my boss thinks that, oh, maybe because he's traveling that I'm not actually working, which couldn't be further from the truth. So he adds more things to my plate, and then I'm really like stressing. But I caught up yesterday, other than doing my bank recs, which are super easy because I code every day, and that way when it's the end of the month, I just reconcile, and I'm happy-go-lucky. So I have the morning free to do this, you guys. And I'm excited to do this. I think I'm gonna have to create another couple of words. See, I almost slipped and told you something about the paper test. I'm not doing it. We're gonna talk about other stuff. What else is going on? I'm not going to talk about the world because some people don't agree with my beliefs. So I'm not going to talk about it, but I will say I made a post on my Instagram saying, what level of Jumanji are we on? We have had so many just historical crazy things happen. I told my kids, I'm like, wow, like we went through, if you guys remember, well, depending on how old you are, I remember Reagan, the assassination attempt on Reagan. And I was telling the kids, like, you guys have really, your generation have really kind of have everything condensed in a few years, like the global pandemic with COVID, and then like this historical, or not historical, but this crazy assassination attempt on the former president. And then this historical event with our current president not running, which I think is such an amazing, that's how you know somebody loves our country, when they know they're not the best for it and they're going to pass the baton. So I'm just like relieved. But anyways, we're not going to get into that. The whole point of this is just that I was telling my kids, like, wow, you guys, no wonder you guys don't want to go outside and drive and do anything. You guys are like traumatized from all the stuff going on in the world. My word. All right, I think I have just enough because for some reason these guys like didn't print correctly. I don't know why. So I'm going to today, after I film, I'm gonna do more time strips and more words because I'm not gonna have enough to close out. Oh my God. I just realized we're at the end of the month. Oh my God, what is today? The 23rd? Oh my gosh. I have to pick a August theme. Can you believe that? Oh Lord, how are we in August? So then should I just, I'm going to have to just do the extra days. Do I have enough? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We're going to have to. I just realized this, you guys. We might as well close out the month and do the remainder 3 days, because next week's will be the setup of August. Holy cow. Holy cow. I just realized this right now. You guys, what is happening? What was I going to tell you guys? Oh, I don't know if I've talked to you guys about this, but like my daughter, she goes by they, them. Depends. She's not really picky, but my child, my baby, she was born almost 8 weeks premature. And so she stayed in the hospital for almost a month. And what's interesting, here's what's funny, which we laugh about, but she was the biggest baby in the NICU. She was 5 pounds, but she was so early. Can you imagine if I would have kept her in for the other 8 weeks? She would have been like an 11-pound child. But everything in her, you know, they had to give her a bunch of stuff to kind of help her lungs along the way. That's why she has asthma like I do. Anyways, the point of the story, I used to pray to God that she would make it. And she did, obviously. And we always giggle that she didn't cook long enough when things, I don't know, when things go wrong with her body. I'm like, well, you chose to come out sooner than you were supposed to. You didn't cook long enough. Because I was in the hospital with her, because I was getting contractions way before the 8 weeks, and I was in the hospital in bed rest, and I remember just not being able to eat anything, and because they didn't know if they were going to have to rush me in for surgery or something. And so I remember finally they gave me like cold red grapes, and oh my God, to this day they are the best. I love cold red grapes. Anyways, point of the story, they sent me home after being in bed rest for like a month at the hospital. And then the next day after they sent me home, my water broke. And I remember my husband at the time was working, and he was like 2 hours away. My youngest son, I'm like, call your grandmother. I think I drove myself to the hospital with my 2 kids. Anyways, the point of the story, she came early. She was in NICU for quite some time. And did I underline these? Yeah. She was in NICU for quite some time. And then, and then she came home, and she's a little whippersnapper, that one. She is me, all of me, the sassy, the crazy, times 500,000. But yeah, she used to trip a lot. She used to just, she would get bruises on her legs all the time. I never understood why. And I just thought, she's a kid. She's just being a nut, not paying attention. And then like in 3rd or 4th grade, I think it was 3rd grade, we went to Disneyland. And it was the kids' first time at Disneyland. And the boys were older, a little bit older. And we were walking. We had only been walking for like an hour. And she was in so much pain. And I thought she was just being like a bratty, like, I don't know. I just thought she just wanted her brothers to give her a piggyback ride. But it was really bad. And then when we came home that first day, she didn't want to go out. She was in so much pain. I had to give her like a leave. And the next day she was like, Mom, I don't want to go out. Like and it was so crazy because she was so excited about going to Disneyland, like so excited, but she was in so much pain. So when we got back, and then when I noticed that she was like walking like a duck, like I don't know if that's not the right term. She was like walking pigeon-toed inward when she would get really tired. And I'm like, something's not right. I remember telling my boys, like, something's not right. So we came back, we told our doctor, a pediatrician. They sent us to an orthopedic doctor. And the orthopedic doctor didn't ask for x-rays, didn't ask for anything. He just said, oh, well, she's a girl, and you know, sometimes the pelvis needs a little bit of stretching, so have her sit Indian style and she'll be fine. And I just remember thinking like, wow, you didn't take an x-ray, you didn't, like, we're explaining to you how bad she's walking, like when she gets tired, how her walking changes. Nothing. So we let it be. We went to Disneyland a couple years later again, and this time it was really bad, you guys, like really bad. And I thought, you know what? My insurance at that point had changed from Kaiser to, what is it, like a PPO where you get to pick your own one. Let's just see what we have here, guys. And I was able to go to UCSF to a specialist in, you know, because our pediatrician's like, yeah, she doesn't look right. Let's go ahead and have her go to a pediatrician at UCSF. So we did. And immediately that pediatric orthopedic surgeon doctor was like, I need to have a bunch of x-rays, a bunch of MRIs. And they did. And they made her do all these crazy, all these crazy positions to do her x-rays and her MRIs and all this stuff. And literally, guys, within 2 weeks of going to the new doctors at UCSF, they came and told us she has severe hip dysplasia, like severe. And the reason why she's having so much pain is because obviously the balls, her joints in her hips are I don't know, like there's a number or percentage abnormal and normal, and she was so abnormal. She could do things with her body that normal people cannot. Like she's super flexible, but that's because her hips joints are not in position the way they're supposed to be. So listen, I was so upset that Kaiser had not figured this out, and just kind of, yeah, I was pissed. I'm not gonna lie. It was just because my baby was going through so much pain. And so that doctor, the UCSF doctor, is like, she needs to have surgery on both of her hips. Like, it's gonna be pretty painful. And by this time she was a freshman. She was entering her freshman year. And so she was like, you know, they're like, we need to do her surgery. And she was like, Mom, I'm entering my freshman year. I just want to experience high school. Like, I don't want to miss my freshman year. And I'm like, okay. And so we put it off. And then COVID happened, as we all know. And then my insurance changed again back to Kaiser. So we had to send all of our documentation. But of course, Kaiser's like, well, we don't believe this UCF doctor. We have to do all new tests. And so it was so frustrating. And we had such a bad experience with it was during COVID. So we had a video conference with the new doctor. And he was such a jerk. He was such a freaking jerk. And so we didn't like him. And then COVID happened, or we just decided to put it off. She didn't want to do it while she was in high school, right? And so, oh no, my gardener's outside, so you guys might hear the mowing. I'm so sorry if that's the case. So anyways, later on, after she graduated, we were like, okay, now we really need to get this surgery done while she's young, because she's young. Her body can jump back from it. And, oh, I used all the big ones, guys, so I'm going to have to start using the little ones. And so we started all again. And so we had an orthopedic doctor, and he's like, well, I'm gonna refer you to this doctor. He's like the best in California, maybe even the world. He said, this guy's like the best. He only does this surgery. And then he tells us the name, and it was the doctor that we had such a bad experience on during COVID over the Zoom. So we're like, no, we're not going to go to that doctor. We want another doctor. And they're like, oh, the guy was shocked. The doctor was like, you guys, he's the best. You need to go to this guy. I'm like, there has to be another doctor. And he's like, yeah, there's another one in Stanford. So we would have to drive to Stanford, which is quite a ways away for us. And so I'm like, you know what? Fine, we'll go to Stanford. Like, we are not going to deal with this doctor. He was such a jerk to us. So then it came time to go to Stanford, and I don't know, something changed, and we started talking. I think my best friend, she was like the one who's going through cancer, breast cancer. She's like, Noelia, whatever it is that happened between you and this doctor, whatever you and Belle felt, you need to get over it, because if he's the best there is, don't you want your daughter to be operated by the best? And she was right. She was 1000% right. And so we called the doctor and said, we're going to go to the one who's the best. And we just went to see him last week. And can I just say, he was the best doctor, like amazing bedside manner. He was so kind. He made us laugh because he's a dork like we are. He did something and he's like, well, I don't know what he did. And he's like, oh my God, jazz hands. And we all just start laughing. And, you know, Belle talked about how, like, when she went to Gay Pride in San Francisco, she had to take her walker with her. My mom, her grandmother's walker, because she knew that she was going to be walking a lot and it was going to be very painful for her. So she took a walker, and the guys, you know, the doctor's like, I'm so sorry that you had to do that. And, you know, but we're going to make it right. And so we walked away from that feeling like crap that we had been so judgy on this one interaction with him 5 years ago. And compared to this one, he was amazing. And we are just so glad that we gave him a second chance and that we were able to get out of our own heads and stop being, I don't know, what's the word? We held a grudge against him, I guess. And so anyways, the point of the story is he is going to operate on Belle. And we're probably planning for the beginning of the year, because we're taking a trip internationally to Paris and to Rome. And he's going to give her an injection, a one-time injection in each hip, to be able, so that she's able to walk. Because that's one of the reasons that we can't, like, we wanted to go to Greece this year and we couldn't, because we knew Belle would not be able to hang with us. And you know, you can't take a walker or a scooter around Greece with all the pebble stones. I was gonna write Greece, see that, you guys? Because my brain is like, Greece. So anyways, she's gonna have probably surgery at the beginning of the year, and that way we can travel the end of this year. We'll be traveling a lot, many trips, and our big Rome trip and Paris, because my boss just, we finished construction and everything on her Paris apartment. So I get to, that's one of my perks about my job, is that they have homes all over the world and I get to take advantage of that. So we'll be staying at the Paris apartment, my boss's Paris apartment. And then we'll be staying at a really nice place in Rome. So he's going to give her a shot to be able to handle all the walking that we'll be doing, with the condition that, you know, that's the only cortisone shots he'll be putting in her hips until she has her surgery in the beginning of the year. All right, let's get out our monthly to see what we have going on this week. So we're all decorated for the entire week until the end of the month, because we're almost there, so we might as well do it all, right? And then we're going to, oh my God, today is going to be a planner day, because I'm going to have to pick a new theme and work on that. Okay, 22nd, 25th, there's nothing going on here. 25th, I have my lashes. And then on the 29th, we have our new eye doctor appointment, me and the kids. And I think that's it. The only thing that we need to do, what was I gonna do? Oh, I have, did I put it here? What I did yesterday so that I remembered. Today I worked this morning, and then I'm filming probably till noon, and then hopefully editing. Priority, YouTube is priority because I got caught up. I worked all weekend, you guys, dealing with emergencies. 8:30 until 2:30 was work, and then I started to play with paper Tess design planner time. I'm gonna put, and I worked on that till like 10 o'clock last night, and I did the banking, HFO, emergencies, windy. I'm gonna put windy because it was all a windy day. Our house manager, housekeeper, I guess we could say, she had a crazy experience, poor thing. She was stuck at the airport for hours. Okay, and that's that. That is our upcoming week plus some extra days. Nothing else going on there. We're gonna put her here under Tuesday, and then let's get, we'll move this out of the way. Let's get our handy dandy little sticker book. Somebody asked where I got this. I don't know if I answered it yet, but I purchased this in Tahoe. You know, the little cute little shops. I got a bunch of cute little stickers from Tahoe, but this is the one I got from Tahoe, and I love it. It's just so cute, the BW bus. Okay, if you remember, in case you guys are new, this is a little sticker book from, well, let me look in my planner because I should have it here. I know the name. I just Catspresso. I got it from Catspresso. All right, I got it from Catspresso. I think it's 2 in a bundle or something. I believe that's where I got it from. All right, so I put numbers 1 through 31 on each page so that I can just put the stickers. I can review this on a Sunday and put the stickers that I know I want so that I'm not wasting your time when we're recording. So the last time we did stickers was on the 14th. So now we're gonna do stickers for the 15th and on, well, for the week. So we had DMB. I'm gonna put this here because anytime you go to the DMB, it sucks. But then Belle had a really bad day because she spent the whole day there. And then we have work day, and then it was Prime, you guys. So I'm gonna put online shopping right here. Isn't that cute? This is not, this one is not I Heart to Print. This one is something else. At Art Digital. I think she's so cute. I used her a couple times in this one. 17th, we did work and filming. I'm gonna do work here. And then I found this one in my little thingamabobs where she's taking a photo, but I just thought it was film. I thought it was cute. Let's move her. Can I move her? Is she too sticky? Girl. All right, and then this is Oakland. This is the day we went for the doctor appointment. That's cute. Okay, so then we go to the 19th, and it was just a work day, nothing special. And then AM routine. Why do I have 20th, not today? Oh, because it was a Saturday and my butt had to work. I was so mad. But again, emergencies happen, so I gotta just deal. 21st was family time. Let's do brunch with Kieran, which is this happy one. Then we have family time. And then I love this little cute one that is reading. So I'm going to put her right there. That's got a lot of stickers that day. And then we have work here. This is not going to be done till the following week. Okay, we're done, dudes. We are done, So here's the last week with our cute little stickers. Here she be. And then there's this week, which we've already decorated, and there's not really a lot of appointments, just one for the day, and then the beginning of next week. All right, everybody, that is, today's Tuesday. We'll move that. That is our plan with me for the week. And we'll put this baby back so that I can, and there we are. All right, everybody, that is it for today. Again, if you are new here and you enjoy this kind of content, I would love it if you would like and subscribe to my channel. For everybody else, have your notifications on, because I'm going to be doing the paper Tess review and a plan with me in that specific pocket notebook. So notifications, everyone, you'll get to see when that comes out. All right, everybody, thanks for spending time with me. I will see you next week. Bye.